Chargers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays to he's going to have to eat this last time.
Just 2 plays in, Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, that didn't take long to get down. But we can throw it down. That's another tackle to try to go and get the quarterback too.
That third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Herbert now. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball. They get things done early.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Out of the gun, they look to throw. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Seahawks at 8-2 on the year, and they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 4. That is incomplete. Things bearing down on there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They've got to double cover every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent is sometimes beat that.
He's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 32-yard line. Nice pick up there. Yards to move the sticks. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football in the field goal range, but you know that they want to count this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. It's one of the better coaching coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets a
well, the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as it takes us down to about the 5-yard line.
After that run for a first down, I don't know that confidence could be much higher for an offense. They're doing exactly what they want to do on this drive.
Ready, 5 yards from the end zone, first and goal.
Ready,
Here's Walker. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 75. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. It's now a 7-0 game. To boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out on the open week last week, and in talking with them, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you can just breathe a little bit and start.
When you talk about this Seahawks defense, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers down the field.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. This defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape.
Rush coming in. He's taken down. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. After one, 7-0 on the EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. In motion goes the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So a change in possession here on the punt. And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
Ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Street.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys that get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seeds.
His second touchdown again, 17th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT. The score 14-0. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. He doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you throw the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. But he'll take this back down inside the 20. They'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and sacked their offensive great shot.
First down, but this one runs out to be
this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back down and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he will be brought down at the 6-yard line. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, Parker, than to understand that they don't start to slow them down. It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. They may be snapping the ball through the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
On second down, it's Walker. Touchdowns. So what a first half. And he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out. There he goes left side. And knock him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards that time.
25 yards. First down, Chargers.
Ready? Home to trips right.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Saunders. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but now let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll get 5 out of the scramble in second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Now they send the tight end in motion left. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13.
21. Chargers 8.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're in skates.
Because they are pushing them back and winning everything in the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Walker now at 1st and 10. Now he's loose again. Finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 140 yards rushing for this one as he starts to draw near to a 1,500-yard campaign. But he currently stands 2nd in the league in rushing, and runs like that are a big reason why. Heck, runs like that might get him to first.
And when you got goals in front of you, if you're second and you want to be first,
What's coming, and down he goes. Credit that sack to Siaki Ika. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. I'd say they get motivated.
And maybe a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
3rd down and 13.
Go check. Go check. Cut it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the middle finding Smith and Jimbo. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here.
Let's go
and they
now.
can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Okay, so the penalty on the outside for illegal touching, and they'll have to come back and try it again.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and run Walker. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down at the 2-yard line. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready,
Can this
break.
defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Zone 6 points. Now Myers for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly what we practice a 2-minute drill every camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second down pass play, it's incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as he was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
On design run for their wideout. And he's taken down, but now McCurry gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On first down, it's Herbert. It fights him off. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first and 10, Herbert. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. And 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Now 2nd and 5.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Yes, it has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the heart of the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there. Nice first down. Keeps moving.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This is target rocket. And he's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 40. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, one is the field goal unit. 40-line edge, this from 45 yards away. Myers' kick is good. Halftime, 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Get it!
Up the middle, here's Walker. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 170 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Phillip. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've kept the receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back to throw now on first down. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Deion Henley there on the tackle.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
3rd and 8.
They're going to look to throw.
He completes this to Walker.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
A loss of 2 yards.
It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal.
Myers' kick is good.
They picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly have worked out today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
5-9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the Seahawks defense gets through it.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Kobe Bryant.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that
tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
181 yards rushing for now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on his defense. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now back to throw.
He's got it. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goals as tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
He's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
They'll look to throw on 3rd
touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they want to admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, LA! Quentin Johnston, 87 yards. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
41, Chargers 16.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. Right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down. So
nowhere to go here. take over at their own 45-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Homer. A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Herbert now on second down.
At the Seahawks.
His pass is intercepted for the third time today. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
At their 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now open downfield, it's Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 51 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Running on first down, Eckler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to have the job right there.
Another throw there off the mark. Obviously, he's battled all the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
18 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's Herbert. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Lion.
Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. The Chargers stay in put. They'll line up and go for 2.
up to throw. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
As most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out 4th down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now here's Michael Dixon. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Let's go.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 5 yards.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't dropped one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Down, Chargers.
Set. Set.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability there to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here into that deficit. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. And he is now going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kick here in an onside kick situation. All about the numbers. All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to Walker on first down. Taken down at the 30.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy, not if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The more important number lands, all they do is take a knee and the game is over. The Giants ran it one more time, ballpark free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?